Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Brakatham to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Allah Bashim Yahshua to the sisters. ISUK Minnesota with the Lashawan Qadash class. Today we got a few things to go over. Last week I did speak about wanting to continue pretty much talking about the days of the week, which I already did, but just kind of something very similar, which is going to be the months of the year, right? I think that's very important, especially understanding what what's to come in the future, because a lot of people believe that we're going based off of Esau's calendar. And when I say Esau's calendar, I'm speaking about America's calendar, right? As right now it's November, it will be considered the 11th month. But as far as so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, and our culture and our tradition, we do not go off of our oppressor or our captivity's way of life. We have our own set of rules, our own culture, once again, our heritage and tradition. And that's what we are going to go over today, just to show a little bit of how things are displayed in Hebrew. Okay? So, of course, before we get into that, I always like to get into, our ancient Hebrew, starting off with the vocab, or better yet, the letters, the alphabet, so that way we can get more familiar with how to pronounce it and how to use it as well. The purpose of Lashawan Qadash is to get back to our roots. We know every language there is to know out there in the world, but somehow Black, Hispanic, Native Indians do not know their true native tongue. We think our native tongue is, us being Jamaican, being Haitian, speaking, Creole. We think, speaking Ojibwe, okay, speaking all types of different languages, Espanol, Spanish. Now, the reason why we speak these languages is because of, over time, the places that we ended up. Remind you, every so-called African American, Latinos, and Native Indians, Seminole Indians. All right, you got so many different type of, you got 12 tribes of us. We all been through some type of enslavement by our enemies, the oppressors, the same ones that we're giving love and support to, such as, the Ukrainians, the Palestinians. When they don't show you any type of love, they do not care for you. And they show you that all the time, but still, we try to support and give them our love, thinking that it's going to help the situation. When in actuality, it does not help you in any way possible. Okay? So instead of trying to, take on somebody else's culture and tradition and heritage, why don't you go back to yours? It does not start in Africa. However, it does start in Jerusalem, Israel, which was your homeland at one point in time. Okay? But it's not no more. It's polluted. Okay? Now, ancient Hebrew, not Yiddish, but the ancient Hebrew is your language. Okay? When you hear us say salute, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, right? That is Hebrew. Okay? Shalom, Shalom, that is not Hebrew. I don't know where you learned that from, most likely from Esau, from the Jewish. Now, it's bastardized language. Those so-called Jewish people who cannot be, touched, who cannot be talked about without some type of consequence from, happening to you, those are the imposters that the Bible speaks of. But the people that are in the ghettos, in the slums, all over America, those are the real Jews. Not Jewish, but Jews, the real deal. All right? Because to say Jewish is a suffix. That means kind of alike. It's like if I told you, my jacket is, is black. It's blackish. Now, is it fully black? No, it's a variation of black. Okay, like come on now, like we need to make sense of every situation that's out here. You're being played and fooled, and just you are being what they call bamboozled. Like we have to do better as a people. We have to stop being so blind to the things that's happening right in front of us. All right, once again, man, if you speak any other language, no sweat. But make sure that you know your own language at the end of the day. Right now, I'm speaking English, right? But best to believe, I put in years to know my own language. I take pride in that because no one taught me this when I was, young in a Christian church. You've been in a Christian church all your life. You haven't learned nothing about the Most High or Christ. You spent 30 plus years and you're still at the same level in your life. You're still disgusting. You're still, garbage. You're still a sinner. And you think that you are high and mighty. You're not. All right? And once again, we have to get back to our real culture and tradition. And this is where we start. We got classes Tuesday through Wednesday. All right? And on Fridays, this is our class. On Saturdays, Sabbath service. So let's get to it, man. Enough of me talking. Otherwise, share the content, like, subscribe, comment. If you got any questions or concerns about this language class, please type it in. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Okay? Let's keep it going. One moment. All right, let's get it. So now, all right, starting with this, right? In Hebrew, everything is right to left. I always got to reiterate this every time because it's not left to right. In most cultures, wherever you are, in most cultures, you're going to read from the left to the right. That's how most people read, right? But in Hebrew, it's the opposite. You start from the right-hand side, and you go to the end to the left. And then you start again. Start to the right, and to the left. Right, left. Okay? All right, let's get to it. And also, too, I got it up here as well. We got but, the, wa, the, ya, la, ma, na, sa, I, to za, qua, ra, sha, and tha. All right? So, let's get into it. So, once again, right here is the okay? And since we got the right here, might as well, let me see something. Since we got the right here, let's write it out. That's the all right? Which is right here, and this is the Hebrew word. The word is going to be amah. Amah is the word. What does amah mean? It means mother. Okay? And of course, if you want to say father, father is going to be Abba or Abba. So you got Amma and Abba. Okay? Amma and then Abba. Abba is going to be father, like how we say in our prayers, the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Abanawa simply means our father. All right? So, Abba means father, Nawa, which is the Na and the Wa, so Nawa, that means our. So, Abanawa, our father. All right, so Amma, mother. That's how you say mother in Hebrew. Let's keep going. Right here we got the Ba. The Ba is BA. Okay? Ba. We got the Ba. BA. And the word is going to be Barak. Barak. Okay? Barak is the word. Now, Barak simply means lightning. Lightning. And excuse me if I wrote it too close, but yeah, lightning. All right. All right, lightning. That's what Barak means. Okay. Next, we got the G. G is going to be G-A. The word is going to be Gawad. Gawad. All right, Gawad. What does Gawad mean? It means invade. All right, it means invade. Gawad. Gawad, invade, Barak, lightning, Hama, mother. Okay? Okay? All right. Let me see. We have the duh. Right underneath here. The word is dabash. Dabash. So the reason why I'm underlining the duh is because this is the root, the duh. So we are using the actual letters in the Hebrew. We are writing out examples with words and showing you what it is in the Hebrew as well. So we are giving you the alphabet. We are giving you the Hebrew and the English. All right, just to build up that muscle memory. Dabash. Dabash in Hebrew means honey. Honey. Now, honey in the sense of the nectar that comes from the actual bees itself. Okay? Now, of course, if you're thinking that it means something different, one second. Yeah, if you think that it means something different in the sense of like, you calling your woman honey or babe, that's not it. That's, there's other words to express that, but that's not it. All right? This honey is speaking about the nectar that comes from bees. All right? The thing that you may put on food, that you may eat with, buy from the store, so on and so forth. All right, next is hug. Okay? Hug is H-A. Hug. But the word is going to be halak. Halak. All right? Halak is going to be the word. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Halak. Now, what does halak mean? It literally means walk. Okay? That's what it means. It means walk. All right. It means walk. And that is going to be an action word. Halak, which means walk. All right. Now we got the wa. The wa is going to be W-A. Okay, the wa. All right, let me see if I put it in here. W-A. Okay. And the word is going to be wa'ad. Wa'ad is the word. Wa'ad. All right. Wa'ad means it means appoint. When you appoint something. So A-P-P-O-I-N-T. All right, appoint. More like an action word. Okay? All right. All right, Z. So now we got the Z. That's next. Z is going to be, let's see, Zabak. All right. Zabak. Zabak is the word. All right. And it means sacrifice. Sacrifice. Zabak. We actually got a brother in the school named Zabak too. Shout out to that brother. All right. Zabak. All right. Sacrifice. That's a powerful name, by the way. Okay, let's get it. All right, let me see. Okay, no sweat. All right, let's keep it going. So we got Amah, which is mother, Barak, lightning, Gawad, invade. We got Dabash, which is honey, Halak, walk, Wa'ai, appoint, Zabak, sacrifice. Okay, let's go to the next row. This is going to be K. I always got to explain this. It's K. It's not Ch, it's not Cha, it's K. Okay? Like I always use the example of one of the captains in the school, a great captain, by the name of Captain Kataza. Ka. All right? Let me see who else. Actually, the word I'm going to go into, I'll get into that in a second. Let me see. You got Kataza. You got, Kamash is another word I want to get into. And Qadash is another one that I want to get into as well. So there's a few different words. Kata. There's so many words to get into. All right, when it comes to this letter right here. Okay? Let's get it. So we got the C-H-A-A-R-A-B. Okay? Karab. Is how you say it quickly. Now, what does Karab mean? It simply means sword. All right? We actually, Salaki, misspelled that. We actually got a couple of brothers with similar names to this. You know what I mean? I know a few Karabs in here. Most time Christ, shout out to them. All right. Ta. Ta is T-A. Okay? Ta. All right. Let's get it. Let's do it right here. The word is going to be Tama'ah. Tama'ah. You got to exaggerate it just a little bit because there's an extra A in there. Tama'ah. So if you pay attention, the ta and the ma and the are actually all by themselves. All right? Tama'ah. Tama'ah. Okay? What does tama'ah mean? It simply means unclean. All right? Unclean. You want to think of unclean as not so much something is necessarily dirty. It can be dirty, absolutely. But think of unclean in the sense of unlawful. Like when we, like for example, right, I'll give you a good story. When I was growing up in the UPK, just coming in pretty fresh. You know, when I was pretty fresh in the UPK, I used to tell my family, like, you know, I can't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. And they're like, why? Because it's unclean. And they was like, all you got to do is clean it off. That's what black people do. We clean off our meat, our chicken, our steak, whatever the case may be. But they wasn't getting the point of what I was saying. It's not about, okay, unclean is not about cleaning it. It's just the fact that you cannot do it. The law says if something is unclean, you don't partake in it. All right. Okay, like you know, and 9 times out of 10, when you look at unclean in the Bible, it can be associated with things that are not of the Lord. So what is that? Sin. All right. Like for example, unclean spirits, things that are not of the Most High. We always say if it's not of the Lord, it's of the world, or it's of Satan. Okay? That's why, once again, it's unclean to smoke. It's unclean to, commit adultery. It's unclean for a lot of things to eat unlawful foods. You want to eat things that are not even food. You want to eat your own animals, right? Everything that walks on all fours is not food. Your pets that are supposed to be in your household are not food. They're pets. Like everything that looks edible is not food. Okay? And try to tell that to somebody who wants to eat people. A cannibal. Tell that to a person who tells you, that they love them crab legs, that they love those shrimp. When those are in the family of roaches, you're literally eating bottom feeders, right? But you're eating a family that is associated to bugs that are roaches. Now, there are some bugs that you can definitely eat. That's in the Bible as well, like grasshoppers. All right? Like you can eat some of these things, but the thing is, once again, it's unlawful. Now, there are things that are clean and unclean. Just look at the dietary laws in Leviticus, the 11th chapter, if you want further information about that. But that's just a quick example of unclean, all right? If it's unclean, don't partake in it, stay away from it, all right? All right, moving on to the yeah. Yeah, all right. So, yeah. So we have Yara'ah. Yara'ah is completely different than this word, Tama'ah. Yara'ah is afraid. All right? That's what Yara'ah is. Afraid. Now let's get to the Ka. And some of these words may be a little similar, but they are completely a different meaning. Kabash. All right? Kabash. It's kind of ironic that this one looks like that one, but has a different meaning or definition. Dabash. Kabash. All right? Completely different meanings. What does kabash mean? Well, first, kabash simply means sheep. All right? Sheep. That's what it means. Kabash means sheep in the Hebrew. Okay? Kabash. Now we have la. La is L-A. You got the la, which is L-A. Laquak. So laquak means take. All right? All right, laquak means take. Take as like an action. You're actually taking something. Okay? Take in the sense of like, think about like taking something from somebody like covet. You're stealing. Just as a, example. Laquak. All right? Laquak. Now we have ma. Ma. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So ma, we got ma, which is M-A. Okay? So this is going to be the word. The word is makar. Makar. Now, I meant to go over this last week as well, but we were short on time last week when we went into the days of the week. All right? Okay, makar. What does makar mean? It means tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Let's get it. We have the na. It's right here. We have the na, which is N-A, which is next. The word is napash. Napash. Okay? Napash. N-A-P-A-H, slightly. N-A-P-A-S-H. Napash. Which means soul. All right? Soul. Like that soul inside of your chest. Inside your body. All right? Soul. So, which is going to be an S and a A. Okay? So it's going to be SAR. SAR is a word that you might always hear us say at the end of every class, or a majority of our classes. So every time we close out the class, we say the prayers. Okay, we read the security announcement, the prayers, and then we get into a salute after the prayers. Or I'm sorry, but yeah, my bad. We say the security announcements, prayers, and then after that, Once we get done with the last prayer, we say sar, or the teacher or whoever is reading says sar, which means turn. All right, turn meaning face me. Okay, so that way we can all look at each other and salute one another. All right. So sar simply means turn. It means turn. Okay? That's what sar is, turn. And sar, of course, is something that you'll learn more about in Hebrew Academy for you brothers that will be, participating in the future. Sar, turn. Another good one too, about face, which is a full turn. All right. Let me see. Okay. Let's keep it going. All right. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the last row, and then let's get into the lesson. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I. Okay. I. The word's going to be I rob. I rob simply means evening. That's what I rob means, evening. So, like, for example, if you want to say, good evening, all you got to say is Tawab I rob. Tawab I rob is good evening. If you want to say good morning, that's Tawab. What is that? Hold on. Tawab Babakwar. All right. Okay. Tawab Babakwar. And based on the context, you can also say Tawab Bakwar. Bakwar. Or Bakwar. Based on the context, whether it's present tense, past tense, you could say Tawab Babakwar or Tawab Bakwar. If you want to say good night, you say Tawab Layo. Tawab La Yo. The La, the Ya, and the La again. Tawab Layo. All right? All right. Now we got the Pa. Pa is P-A. Let's get it. The word is Patazar. Patazar. Patazar, what does it mean? It means urge. Okay? Urge. Now, what does that mean by urge? When you think about the word urge, think of to advocate. All right? To advocate or to demand. Okay? Like, I urge you to take out the trash. Like, my best advice is to, if I were you, my best advice is that you move on this situation urgently. Okay? It's a demand. It's damn near like advice in a sense of advocating in a demanding way. All right? So urge. Think of urge as an urgently. Something that's important, something that needs to be met, something that needs to be handled right away. Okay? Demanding, advocating, presenting. It's urgent. All right? It's immediate. Patazar, urge. Now we got the tazah. Okay? Tazah. All right? Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. word is tazamath. 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 So tazah and math. All right? Tazamath. Tazamath. What does tazamath mean? Tazamath means vanish. Okay? That's what tazamath means. Vanish. We all know what vanish means. Something that disappears. It's gone. It's non-existent. You can't see it. You can't find it. It's gone. Vanish. Okay? All right, next word, we have the qua. Okay? The word is quatan. 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 Quatan in Hebrew simply means small. Small. That's what quatan means, small. Right? Small. Now we have next is the rub. Okay, rub. All right. Rub is R-A-I-M. The word is ra'an. We actually got a strong brother in Chicago by the same name, ra'an. And what this word means, it means thunder. Thunder. Ra'an. Not Ra'im, it's not Ra'im, or Ra'im, it's Ra'an. Okay? Thunder. Thunder. Ra'an. We got Barack up here. We got another brother in the school in D.C., Washington, D.C., by the name of Barack. Spelled the same exact way, like me. A brother in the school in Chicago with the same exact name, Ra'an, Thunder. Two powerful brothers. All right. Big ups and shout out to them as well. All right. All right. Next one. Shut. The word is shakam. Shakam. Shakam is the word. What does shakam mean? Shakam can be used in a few different ways, but it's brown in Hebrew. Brown. All right? Shakam. Brown. It can be used as a color, a description. It can be used a few different ways. All right? Okay? Now we got the thud. The thud is the last one. All right. The word is a little long. Tawawa'a. Tawawa'a is this in Hebrew. Tabawa'ah simply means increase. That's what tabawa'ah means, increase. Right? Tabawa'ah, increase. Okay? Alright, so there we go. That's it for that. We just use an example for every single letter that there is in the ancient Hebrew. And there's more to do every single week. But this is what we got so far. So we have the it's like the is going to be mother. That's the base. The AH, the the barak, lightning, gawad, invade, the botch, the honey, halak, walk, wa'ai, appoint, okay? Right here, zabak, sacrifice, kara, sword, alright? Or sword, however you say it based on your accent. Ta, which is this symbol right here. Tama'ah, unclean. The yara'ah, alright, yara'ah, afraid. The ka, So this ka and this ka sometimes can sound similar. You got to be very careful when you're pronouncing the Hebrew, all right? When you're speaking it, because you want to make sure everybody understands which one you are saying. Because you got the ka, which is, it's like ka, ka. Ka is like, kite, ka. And then you got kara, kabash, kara, kabash, right? When you say kara, you're saying it with force. When you say kabash, you're not really saying it with too much force, like emphasis, all right? Or emphasis on the word. Kara, you want to say that like with your damn throat, all right? You want to force that out. Like for example, how some of the Arabs, how they speak. Some of the Nigerians, or better yet, the Africans, like the Somalians, right? For those that know who the Somalians are, who have like that population where they're from, they speak as if they're about to spit up a loogie or something, all right? They're not finna spit on you. That's how they speak, all right? Like they're finna cough something up, all right? So anyway, Kara, sword, Tama'ah, unclean, Yara'ah, afraid, Kabash, sheep, animal, Laquak, take, Laquak, take, the love, Makar, tomorrow, Napach, soul, S-A, Sar, turn, Ira, evening, Hafazar, urge, or so like that, matter of fact, I'm gonna set up. Hold on. Excuse me 1 second. Taza, Taza, all right? Taza, Tazamath, vanish, Quatan, small, Ra'ain, thunder, Shacum, brown, Tabawa'ah, increase. An increase can be used in a lot of different contexts, or really any form that you can think of, right? Tabawa'ah, increase, okay? It can be used in many different ways. It all depends on how you use it, okay? But an increase, something that is increased, something that grows, something that adds a number, all right? In size. You can use it in so many different terms and ways. All right. 1 second here. All right. All right. Let's move on now. Let me go ahead and erase it off the board. We are going to get into the months of the year. All right. Give me 1 second here. So last week we went over the days of the week. This week we are going over the months of the year. And we are going to talk about it too in the future with Passover coming up around the corner. We about 6 months. No, probably still a little bit under 7 months until Passover, April 20th, if I'm not mistaken. All right. All right. All right, so let's get it. All right, let's get it. All right. All right. Ha Qadash. Ha Shana. All right. Ha Qadash Ha Shana. Okay. All right. Don't mind me, I just put something in the middle. I put of. Okay. You see how that looks? Yeah. Ha Qadash Ha Shana. All right. Now, let's go to my phone real quick, look up something. Bear with me. Let's see, where are we? Okay, no sweat. All right, that's it. All right, so let's sit right here. Oh, you know what? Let me see. No, that's a lot. That's a lot. I forgot one part. I should put yum. Yum right there. So it'll be the month. It should really be the months. It should really be a yum. A yum is plural. All right. What makes it plural? The months. So yeah, it's too late. It's no sweat. So the months of the year. All right. All right. The months of the year. Hakadashim Ha-Shana. All right. So yeah. All right. So I didn't want to erase that. One more time. Hold on. I don't like that. Give me a second. Sloppy, give me 1 second. There we go. Perfect. All right. Hakadashim Hashanah. All right. The months of the year. Okay. Ha means be. Kadash means month. Yom is plural, so that would be Kadashim, months of. You just want to put that in there. And Ha again, be. Shana, year. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Okay, more times first. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Shem, Shabrakatah. All right. Okay. All right. All right, let's get into the first one, right? So last week we got into the days of the weeks, and we used notes from our old class for for that teaching. For days of the weeks, what we simply used were numbers. All right, to help out with that lesson. So today we are using Hebrew words, right? The Hebrew numbers for the months as well. Okay, I will get into that later. I'll explain that in a second. Ready yet? I'll just show you. All right, so Hakadash Hashanah, Hakadashim Hashanah. All right, Hakadashim Hashanah, the months of the year. So okay, now according to our calendar, the Hebrew calendar of the ISUK, because of our culture and our tradition, the first month of the year is whenever the Passover starts. So whatever month the Passover is, that's the first month, according to our calendar. Now, if you pay attention, when we drop every year our calendar of the high holy days, what you're going to see is Passover being the first thing. All right? That's the first month. Okay? That's the first month. So starting at Passover all the way down until you hit 12 months, that's it. That's how the calendar goes. And it's the same way every single time. Now, if you notice, around this time, right, when December is going to come, what are we usually celebrating as far as the High Holy Day? The Feast of Dedication, all right, or Hanukkah. That's what we always usually celebrate, either in November or December every single year. Passover is either in March or April. All right, it's always either March or April, nothing else. So that lets you know that's our calendar. That's where month 1 starts and it goes all the way down. Okay, so so-called next year, based on Esau's calendar, right? Because there's no Hebrew word for April in the Hebrew, right? But April of next year, based on our America's calendar, that's our new year. Our new year is Passover month. Okay, or better yet, Passover month or Passover day. That's our. Okay, that is our new year. It's not January 1st. That's America. That's somebody else's culture. But our new year is going to be April 20th. All right, which is the Passover date. Make sure that you pay your fees. $200 per adult. All right, 17 years old and older. Pay that $200 fee. Get ready. Start now. Also, to get all your travel arrangements in order, start saving ASAP. Don't slack because time is moving. All right? Anyway. Let's get it. All right, here go the first one, right? We got two words. This is one word right here. This is the second one right here. Okay? All right, so the first word, once again, you want to start right to left. Not left to right, right to left. All right? So the first word, we have the k. The k is by itself. So, if the k is by itself, let's see. We got the k right here, right? C-H-A-A, the k. We got the duh and the sh, right? The duh and the sh is connected together. So, usually when something is connected, towards the end of the word, something falls off. And in this case, it's going to be the A for the sh. So we are left with D, A, S, H. What is that word? Qadash. Qadash, all right? Qadash means month, okay? Now, let's move to the next word. We have a ruh. The ruh is by itself. Which is R-A, ruh. We got an and a sh. So that should give you what? So A, H, all right, S, H. Because the A drops off from the sh. So you're left with ash. Ash. So ra'ash is the actual word by itself, okay? Now we have to add something to it. We got a wa and a na. So the A drops off from the na. So we have the wa, W-A-N. So 1. W-A-N, 1. Ra'ashwan. Okay? Ra'ashwan. So instead of saying a cod in Hebrew is 1. There's another way to say 1 in Hebrew. And this is it right here, Ra'ashwan. Ra'ash means head, like your actual head. It means first, or it can mean start. Start as in S-T-A-R-T. Start. Start, head, or first. All right? Okay, so think about the first thing that's on your body. If you're looking at head to toe, I just said it, head. All right, from head to toe, what's the first thing on your body? It's going to be your head. All right, and Ra'ashwan, Ra'ash's head is first. Okay, so Qadash Ra'ashwan. It means month 1. So we got month 1. So either 1, you know what I mean, or, 1 also too in Hebrew, once again, is a kad. All right? A kad is 1 in Hebrew. But just to be correct, politically correct, Qadash Ra'ashwan. Because Ra'ashwan just simply means, it means first. First, head, or starts. But in this sense, it's going to be